Hello guys and welcome back to Rimworld. In this episode we're going to talk a little bit about more crafting and art. So let's focus on that quickly. We go to production and then we look for this steel sculpture table. We want to make it of any material, we can make it out of wood. I think it's always good because I just like things out of wood. And the chip. So you want to place that, and that will be kind of important element to your base. So let's go on speed 3, let's speed it up, let guys build it. Okay, it took a little while, but it's done. So how it works? In here we can produce different sculptures, make small, large and grand sculptures. They all take a lot of work, the grand and large ones, and the small ones are kind of easy to produce but give you less beauty. So what they do, you have a go to details and you can select what sculptures would you like. So you can use stone blocks, silver, gold, steel, plasteel, wood and uranium. Don't use any of the building materials that you really need. But making it from the stone blocks or wood is usually a good idea. I like to make them out of wood, just for my guys to practice. And let me see if we have an artist. So you have to go in here, in the overview, and select somebody who is good at art. Is either Fairly or Ben. Ben doesn't really do that much, so I think we're going to select Ben for it. Give him level 2, change that to level 3, so he focuses mostly on art, or change it around. Do it like that, so he can do art when there is nothing to grow. And let's grab Ben, allow him to eat the meal, and then I will show you how it works with Ben. Creator is working on the sculpture. It will take him a while, but eventually he will build a sculpture that will increase the beauty of your colony. So let's see what Ben can produce. Work left, 250. If he was making a larger sculpture, it would take much more work, sometimes over 1,000, so it takes a long time for them to actually do it, but they will eventually get there. Okay, Ben is nearly done. It took almost 2 days for him to actually finish it, so let's just observe what he's going to do with it. He's going to pick the sculpture and move it to the storage. Now you can click on the sculpture and see what it does. It has a beauty 4 because it's shoddy quality. The quality goes at different levels of quality. Let me show you in here. Go in here, you can select the quality and it goes from shoddy, which is the worst. Then you go for poor, normal, good, superior, excellent, masterwork and legendary. So he made the shoddy sculpture because his art level was only 4. So when you look at his character, his artistic level was 4. But he gained some experience, so he will be getting better at it. And the small wooden sculpture, they come with the story. So this piece bears the illustration of Bull Fairly capturing Diana Watkins. So that's the always from the story that happened in the game it will come. While smiling with dominance on the June the 1st, 5,500. Diana looks resigned to her fate. Personified depiction of combat appears in the upper part of the image. The overall composition is unbalanced, so you get this little story with it. But it actually has practical uses as well, so you can use that to kind of beauty up your colony. So let's say you want to install this art. You have to select art, click on it, install it, and then you get to decide where it's going to be placed. It's not the best artistic piece, but I think we can select it and place it somewhere. Let's have it here for now, because why not? Somebody will go and pick it up and place it. So as you can see, Fairly. It's quite funny that Fairly is placing sculpture is showing him, but it's placed in here now. So when you go to the beauty tool that is in here, you can see that this thing has a beauty of 3 now. So it's -1 for a disgusting flooring and beauty of 3. So it kind of increases the beauty in this region. So it's a useful item to have. So I think this episode will talk a lot about the beauty. So how to make the colonies a little bit happier with their lives. And how to basically make colony run better. So as you can see, this sculpture gives you a little bit of boost. So it's always good to build them, and you can sell them as well, so they sell well. Especially the better they are, the better they sell. So what we're going to do next with the beauty, to kind of make this colony look better, we're going to go to floors. different floors have different level of beauty. So like wooden floor has beauty level 1. Metal tiles level 1. Granite tiles will have beauty level 2. So you can place different tiles here to make it kind of look a little bit better. So what we're going to do, because we have quite a bit of granite, we're going to use granite to actually place it. So let's select it, drag it across and just select all this floor. Not enough in the storage, that's okay though. Because people will eventually start picking them up and working on it, and somebody will craft more bricks for us, so that's okay. So your guys will actually go reasonably quickly, place them tiles, and it will increase the beauty of your colony quite a lot. So let's just observe them for a second and we'll come back to it when they're done. Okay, so they placed the flooring everywhere I wanted them to place the flooring, and let's check the beauty now. So as you can see, the place is getting much better. It's +2 everywhere. The only problem is some dirt in there, so you want to have some colonies selected to actually be cleaning things. Who is our cleaner? Fairly is our cleaner. We'll select him and kind of send him to clean things up. So let's check it here with the beauty tool, just so I can kind of select and do all the cleaning, and I will show you how it changes things for us. Okay, so as you can see now, after we clean this place up a little bit, it's getting more and more beautiful. So the next thing you want to get rid of, even if you build in the mountain, you want to eventually replace the rock with the proper granite wall, or any other wall for that matter, because at the moment this walls gives you a negative penalty, so it's -2 to their beauty. So if you replace them, you will get a better thoughts from them. So that's what we're going to do next, and I will come back to you guys when it's done. Okay guys, so we'll make this look kind of a little bit prettier now. So it's important that you do that for your colonies, because it will keep them happy. So as you can see in here, the beauty now is +8, not 0.8, but at least it's a little bit better than it used to be. Also, as you can go in here, we produced few of these statues now. The only problem is sometimes you will make them awful quality, and awful quality has a beauty negative. So if you actually place it, you would have a penalty to your beauty, so you have to be careful of that. They are good for sale, so you can use them to sell them for just tiny little pennies when you have a trader, but don't place them in your base when they this kind of quality. We have also Ben working on the new statues here and hopefully improving better, so I will just wait for him to make one more statue and show you exactly how this one will work. Okay, so finally Ben produced the sculpture of poor quality. So as you can see, poor quality, even that gives you a beauty of 20. So let's install that in our base in here. And let's see how it is going to work for us. So come on Ben, or anyone. Axel will do it. Perfect. Okay, so he installed it there. And now when you look at the beauty, that increases beauty quite significantly now. +22 in here. That means that beauty at the point where Ryan stood is +1.5. So when you look at his needs, eventually he will get a little boost from standing in the perfect environment. So slowly, as you introduce more sculpture and they're all better quality, you will get better at it and the room will look more beautiful. Okay, it took a while guys, but eventually we got there. So when you look at Ryan, in his needs, he has this buff, pleasant environment. This place is nice. It is because the beauty of this place, I increased it quite a bit. So it's now 3-0. So as soon as you get to 3-0 at the spot when he's standing, that will give him this buff to his mood. So you want to keep your place pretty, and also as the Ben is working on the sculptures all the time, he is now getting much better quality of it. So as you can see, we have few good sculptures here. I also planted some plants in here, so when you go to Architect and your furnitures, you have this wooden plant pot, and you can plant your plants around your base. They will need grower to actually plant them, but they don't need the sunlight, so that's a good thing. So you can plant them in your base and kind of makes it a little bit more pretty. They have 26 beauty or 16. depending on what you plant inside. So they are kind of good starter beauty thing. But as your sculptures get better, they will completely overtake it. As you can see, this one is just poor quality and is almost matching this plant. If it was good or legendary quality, it would have a boost of like hundreds. So you want people training on making sculptures, because that will improve everything in your base. Will make it more pretty and will make it kind of easier to sell things as well. Okay guys, I think that's it in this episode. I hope you enjoyed it as always. If you did, please give the video a like and let me know what you think of the series so far. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.